Inner West Pizza Reviews. We are today looking at Pizza Hut. As you can see, God, I've heard that no one out pizzas the Hut. We are gonna see about that. Of course, this is a nighttime review, and so this will be dinner, right? This for me. These pizzas will be dinner, and wow, I'm filming and you can't even see anything. I got two small pizzas. They're quite small, and I don't think they were that cheap considering how small they were. But there were lots of vegetarian options I noticed at Pizza Hut, so I got the peri peri paneer as well as the margarita. Going to be trying that in this here park over here. Now, funny thing, I don't know if I've ever actually eaten a Pizza Hut pizza. I was just realizing today, so this might well be a first. Certainly since I was an adult I never have. I might have once or twice as a child, but I think even then possibly not, because there aren't that many in Sydney. God, this is interesting. I don't know if I've ever had a pizza like this before. This is, I mean, it's cheesy, of course, but it's like fluffy and crispy. Very thick. But yeah, also kind of light. Clearly, it's, you know, it's the sort of pizza that's been worked on in a lab, right? They've been perfecting their pizzas for many decades, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting something a little more boring than that. That was actually an interesting pizza, I'll say. Oh, look, there's a little dog coming out. You can't see because it's fucking dark. But I'm not dissatisfied with the pizza. So I will say flavor 6 out of 10. That wasn't a great flavor. Wasn't terrible, I guess. The tomato chunks dropping all over me was actually quite annoying. The random little tomato chunks while I was eating. Hello there. But I think for texture, it's a very interesting texture. And so I'm gonna be nice and give it an 8 for texture, and then value. It was like less than 10, I think, less than $10 for the small margarita. I don't know. I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 for value, and then that gives it a total score, of course, of 17 out of 25. That's pretty good, actually. Wow. And now moving into the peri peri paneer, I believe it was called. I'm sorry, I think I should avoid filming in the dark from now on, because this isn't really working. So I'm thinking, I wasn't really a fan of that. I didn't know what to expect. The ingredients were okay. The sauce was kind of barbecue-y tasting. You do have to give them props for it actually being spicy. Like, of course, it's peri peri pizza, but it is Pizza Hut we're talking about. And the sauce was actually somewhat spicy, so that's cool. Again, it annoys me that it's so messy. When you pick it up, the ingredients kind of go all over the place. All the tofu, and I think that's pineapple, and tomato, all the bits, I don't know, a bit messy. I think the texture was not quite as good as the last one. And yeah, like, look, I'm willing to give any texture a try, right? Like, obviously, this is big and fluffy. It's a very different idea to a traditional pizza. But I think the margarita was done better. This one's not as crispy. And yeah, the ingredients were kind of messy. So I'm going to give it a... No, we'll start with the flavor. The flavor, 5 out of 10. And onto the texture, going with how messy it is, and the fact that I didn't like the texture as much as the margaritas, I'm going to give it a 5 for texture as well. And then we'll still give it... No, actually, that one was more expensive than the margarita, so we'll give it a 2 for value. That gives it a total of 12 out of 25. And then to finish off the review, the Pizza Hut review, we have a total score of 29 out of 50. So not awful, actually, for pizza. Given Pizza Hut's reputation, I thought it was not awful. But yeah, thank you.